to learn.
Same. That's literally what I did. I kept rewinding the fucking tape over and over again until I learned it.
I flicked my cheek so many times that it hurt.
Did you get a
for
bruise?
Like a day? No.
Bruise that cheek.
What's up?
Oh, it's on. It's
by the way, it's
I was
on.
just doing this out of habit.
Yeah. No, we're recording live right now in Matt's kitchen. Welcome to another episode of Thank You for Your Services.
We don't cook anything.
No, God no. We just got takeout.
My wife left.
Yeah. Bye.
Forever.
No, I'm Tom as always.
I'm Matt as always.
Yeah, I sure hope so. And we got the girls sitting in with us this time.
Hey.
Hey, we got Mel here, and Liz is bopping around somewhere.
She's pooping.
She's probably taking a fucking shit.
Big old dump.
What's
Scurry.
All right, so what you been up to, baby?
What's
going on?
This
How
and
you
that.
doing? This and that.
We literally haven't been doing shit.
Really?
Because of COVID, yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, let's see. Let me just take it back to this week.
Okay, take me back.
This week was pretty crazy at work. I don't know if I talked about it before. I'm an accountant for a living, and it's boring. So, no. But we were staying late a lot this week. Not that we're short on people, but there's lots of math to be done, and it's really fun and cool. Like on Friday, I stayed an extra hour. That was lame, but
that's
let's see. This
normal for us.
Haven't really done anything. Oh, but I did want to talk about this before.
Yeah. Give it to me, baby.
As of late, before the recent surge in cases and stuff, we were going to a good bit of shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like we saw Sanguisugabog with Frozen Soul on this tour that they did. This was at the Metro Gallery, right?
Yeah. Metro Gallery. Where's that?
Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
Oh, I never even heard of that place.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
We went to the soundstage to go see the Circle Jerks. I talked about that in the last episode that we did.
Yep.
We should be releasing 3 episodes at once.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna full on. Just. Oh, also, this is the first episode we're recording with a legit setup, so it's not gonna sound funky anymore. So that's good.
But yeah, the Metro Gallery. Do you remember the art space in Baltimore?
No.
You never went to Charm City Art Space?
No, I don't think so.
It's like a little hole in the wall. It's no longer there anymore, but it's literally it's back neighbor.
Huh.
So if you literally walk around the block, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
Point it towards yourself. And
like this?
Not quite. Just like this. And keep it like a fist from your face. Oh, by the way, I should have had mic stands show up today. They didn't.
I have a mic stand. I have one mic stand downstairs, but I kind of like this. Is kind of nice. It's kind of like I'm very free.
It's comfy, right?
You can't see my face right now, but I'm doing an impression of a really free guy.
He looks really sick. Oh, so
fucking awesome.
Let me tell you right now, Sanguisugabog, their entire set, I could think of one word, and that is spectacular.
Cool.
They were fucking great.
Cool.
Especially their drummer.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Was it you?
Nah.
Is that why you're saying that? Oh, okay.
Nah,
I've never heard that band, so I don't know.
I couldn't hold that dude's hair tie.
Whoa.
Dude, literally.
While he's throwing up or wow?
No,
so he has this haircut. It's literally the craziest haircut I've ever seen. So it's literally, he has a bald head on top.
Okay.
And then an undercut. And then there's just a free flow of just.
It's like a skullet?
Not quite.
Kinda.
Not quite. He has no hair on his head except for the back of his head. And
it's
a
behind
ponytail.
your ears.
Oh.
And it's a ponytail. It's about 1.5 feet long.
Yeah, Mike Muir had that for a while in Suicidal Tendencies. Okay. He kind of had that.
He's just being free.
That's cool.
He was fucking awesome. And I knew that Frozen Soul was from Texas.
I like that name too. That's rad.
They're good. They're very. I almost wasn't gonna watch them. I was gonna we were gonna watch Sanguisugabog's set and then dip out because they were gonna headline.
Okay.
But they switched spots on the lineup because I think they're probably getting a better or a less good reaction at night. Sorry, I thought that.
Why?
I thought Sanguisugabog is blowing up right now.
Oh. Okay.
So people are I think they probably saw that people were watching them and leaving. So they're let's play before them so that the crowd stays the whole time.
Gotcha.
So Frozen Soul plays, and I was looking at the singer, and I was like, man, he looks really familiar, and I can't place him. And they're playing and they played this one song, and they dedicated it to Riley from Power Trip and Wade from Iron Age because they just passed away like within the last couple years.
Yowza.
Yeah.
And he was like, "This is for my brother Riley, my brother Wade," and he specifically mentioned Dallas Fort Worth, and I was like, "That's really specific." And then
Fort Worth, Texas.
yeah, DFW. The DFW area, especially Texas hardcore, is pretty. It's huge, but they're like everybody knows each other down there.
That's wild.
So
Texas sucks, dude.
no, it does not.
Oh,
Texas is cool, man.
I spent so much time at Fort Hood in Texas. It was awful.
Except
for the armadillos.
I've always wanted to see one.
Dude, when we would be on guard duty at nights, there was 2 of them coming out, and the people we were deployed with said they knew we were from the East Coast because they named them like Martha and like Jim or something, and we named them Nutsack and Skidmark or some shit. They were like so like blown away like that we were just like rude and
crude.
Yeah.
Point it towards yourself too.
Like this.
Like the tube is to go towards your mouth, like that.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be quite that close, but you got it. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So they get off the stage, and me, Mel, and our friend Paige walked outside to get some air, and then we saw like the band kind of make their way outside too, and I was like, I swear I fucking know that guy, and we were probably 1 or 2 car lengths like up the street, and then I approached him. I was like, I'm gonna go say something because I think I know him. And I walked up to him, and I was like, dude, what's your name? Well, first I complimented their set. I wasn't totally weird. I was like, you guys fucking ripped. That was sick, and you look so familiar. What is your name?
Yeah.
And he was like, my name is Chad. And I was like, wait a minute, are you Chad from End Times? And End Times is or was a hardcore band from that same area.
Oh.
And when I was in a band from Texas, all of the kids in Houston, at least, that we, like our circle, would say End Times is the best Texas hardcore band, period, right now.
Cool.
And I was like, okay, cool. And at the time, he also played in a band called Vulgar Display. And that's how I knew for sure.
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah, I think everybody knows, at least have heard of that name.
They
When were they from? Like what years? We may have played with we may have played with them. That sounds really familiar.
Probably like 2010 through like 14.
Yeah, the early 10s.
Did they ever come East Coast way?
Not many times. No, I think maybe once. One time I actually drove to Scranton, Wilkes-Barre just to see them.
Okay.
And I brought Angelo's Pizza. That was a great day.
Oh.
So anyway, he said, my name's Chad. And I was like, from End Times? And he was like, yes. And I took my glasses off because he probably didn't recognize me. I was like, dude, I was in Drown. It's Tom.
Yeah.
And he was like, shut the fuck up. And we were like, yo. I was like, I cannot believe you're here right now. This is so cool.
Dude, that's awesome.
And we like dapped it up. I was like, dude, whenever you guys are on this coast, I will come see you. It was fucking crazy to run into you like this. So that was a really, really, really like fun thing that we did. And that was like, that was probably the last like social thing that I've done aside from hanging out with like our bubble right now. We have like our little tight circle. We have not really like broken the bubble since like a couple of months now. So
God, you're so nice when you see people you know.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I avoid people when I know them if I see them out. Don't you?
It really just depends if they're punishing or not. Like if I know them from my past, I'm like, gotta go.
See, that's a different thing though, because I knew him, but I didn't know why. And then as soon as I placed him, I was like, no fucking way is that Chad. Because when
That'd be a good sound clip
when I was in
no fucking way is that Chad.
And it's so funny, like when you told me his name, like this dude, like he's a big fucking dude.
He's a big fucking guy.
And like when he said Chad, I was like, no way. In my head.
He's
like,
my size. He's got.
He's like jacked big.
No, he's got to be 6'4", probably 270. He's a big boy.
He's just like a built like corn-fed big person.
He's a Texas guy.
Okay.
He's big. He's just a large dude, big old belly, but not fat. You know. He's
just a large person.
Yeah, big boned.
So yeah,
And
like,
I was
like Cartman.
They literally no. When they started, I was like, "Holy shit, this band fucking rules!" Like
they
I couldn't
ripped.
believe it.
Cool.
I had really low expectations, and because I hadn't even given more than a cursory glance to them before because they've been in my daily mixes on Spotify or whatever. But they blew me the fuck away, and it was really cool, like seeing him. Oh, because when I was in Drown and I was in Texas, when we kicked off the U.S. tour, we played a show in Houston with Vulgar Display.
Okay.
And like because we were both on the show, and that was like I think that was the record release show for the record that they put out at the time. So like we were just kicking it with all those people like all day, and I like had a great time. And then we met up with them at Midwest Blood, played with them again a month later. And then when Vulgar Display came to the East Coast, the closest they came was Scranton Wilkes-Barre. So I drove up there, and I brought pizzas for everybody from Angelo's, and it was great.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay.
Delicious sweet sauce pizza. I wish. Man, that shit
sweet
is
sauce.
That shit
You know,
is
I thought
fucking
about
good.
getting us pizza tonight because when Tom told me the spot closed at 7, I was like, we should just get pizza tonight.
Point.
But I know, or yeah.
Point it towards yourself.
Listen, Tom, my voice is so loud. I
Yeah,
guarantee.
You're lucky your shit does carry.
My voice carry. I speak through my diaphragm.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You have a great speaking voice.
I wouldn't say I have a great speaking voice, but I
would.
really. Liz, what do you think? God, I feel like my voice is so annoying for people. In fact, I've been told I'm like because I'm loud and I annoy people.
What are you looking at?
The volume
this thing
is
in the
loud,
outlet
yeah.
keeps clicking, and it's like
It's just blinking, dum dum.
it's not just blinking. I feel like I hear it.
That
It's so
it
odd.
clicks.
Okay.
It clicks and it keeps roaches away. Actually, it's been working for the moment.
Winters were dying.
Well, it
Fuck 'em.
works in the winter.
Fuck 'em.
But before it started getting like really, really cold, you saw them in the bathroom pretty regularly.
Yeah, but last year during the winter, I feel like we did still see them.
They were fine.
Nah.
They weren't even here last year.
What do you know about roaches? You're right, I was not here last year.
No, that was but that's probably the last like cool thing we've done. But as of late, that is what we've been up to.
Excellent.
A month ago. It was a month ago the other day. So how has your week been?
Oh man, so
I've been waiting to hear about this.
dude. Yeah, I mean it's not that big. So I had to let somebody go. I talked about it on the last podcast that we
that's right.
did,
Yep.
where the guy and I almost got in a fight in the middle of the floor and everything. Yeah, it was bad.
Unprofesh.
Yeah, well,
You could say that.
it wasn't. It was partially was my fault. The guy screwed up pretty bad, and then I went to go fix his mess up, and then he started shit talking, and then I said, if you've got something to say, let's step outside. And then he pussied out. Or, I'm sorry. I don't know what's PC to say anymore. He wussied
He
out.
pussied out
Yeah.
because he's a puss.
First he said he
He's
was
a
going to
little
knock me out, and I
puss.
said, let's go. And then he backed down because he's a bitch. And, but anyway, and I don't want to, I'm not trying to sound like a tough guy on this podcast. I really hate violence and fighting, but I don't.
So
I-
what did he mess up on?
A haircut. It was just really bad.
Does he have his hair license?
Yeah. He's a barber. He says he's been working for 7 years. You would never be able to tell.
It's a lie. It's all a lie.
It's all a lie. Yeah. But anyway, so we were already short staffed. We typically like to have a fifth person, at least for the weekends. Then one of my employees had a funeral out of state last week, so they were gone. And then my other employee has the regular flu, and it turned into like bronchitis, so
Ooh.
they were gone too. So all last
That
week
sucks.
was just me and one other employee for 10 hours a day. We were 6 days a week last week, and then I had drill with my unit last weekend. And then I was going in early during the week to my unit so that I could make up time because I had to still work on Saturday because we were so short-staffed. Then this week, one of my employees had another funeral,
Damn.
and the other guy is still out sick.
I'm telling you what, man. These people are just dying to get out of work.
I've been I've been there a lot. I'm there. I mean, I'm there 60 hours a week. It's been rough. I mean, I was already away for a year. Well, I've been away for a lot more than a year, but But it's been rough. I barely have any time with the wife, and yeah, but it's cool. I finally have a day off tomorrow, which is good. We got to get the house cleaned up, and
You really should do something about this place, man. It looks like shit.
It
Psych.
honestly, yeah, I know it looks
Kidding.
clean here and pretty organized and stuff, but we're getting it appraised. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I gotta clean it up. I like this house a lot. I know it's a little townhouse, smaller than you guys live in.
This is a
regular
great house.
single-family
Don't
houses. Isn't
don't
this
get
an
it
awesome
twisted.
house?
I live with my
This house
parents, so
rocks, dude.
I just be
I
chilling.
Okay. Wait till you see the basement right now, Tom. I got 2 ramps down there. So for the listeners, if there are any, I got back into skateboarding like a month and a half ago, and now I got these 2 ramps down there. So I have like a little, almost like a little mini half pipe going on. And
Well, it has been pretty fucking cold out.
it's
so.
been so cold, so I skate in the basement, but I also skate in the cold. Like I just don't
Regardless.
care. I've just been skating like crazy. Yeah, I missed it a lot. And they built a new skate park around the way, a local skate park. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
Where?
Yeah,
Molly does it all the time.
Huh?
in Wilmington.
Molly,
I've seen that a million times. I thought there was another one.
Wait,
Oh.
where are you talking about?
I don't know. I know Molly told me like during like the pandemic. We're still in the pandemic, but
Tyler Mullen, by the way, great man.
he told me that they're building another one, but I don't remember where it was.
So they built it. It's kind of like it's like hidden. It's all concrete, and it's behind this abandoned building. The only problem going there is all the bums. Like there's a good amount of bums and dudes just nodding off, or people
Just
meth
kickflip
heads
over 'em.
just- Yeah.
No, you got to ollie 5 of them.
Ollie 5. Just line up 5 bums and just ollie them.
No, they're scattered all around the level. You got to do it in 2 minutes. While collecting skate, while doing the high score.
While collecting the tapes. Yeah.
The tape's somewhere, man.
Yeah.
I'll
Man, that's
find
funny.
it.
Yeah, but I'm like, first I had to like relearn everything because it had been like 15 years since I stepped on a board. Because I would just skate for fun. I was never good. I'm still not good, but I'm better now than I ever was, which is weird because I'm in my 30s. I didn't understand falling also when I was younger, and I used to break a lot of bones, and now I'm starting to understand falling, which is if you talk to like guys that are good, they'll tell you falling is more important than actually
Oh my god!
like
yeah.
landing tricks. They're like, no, you have to learn how to fall. I don't know. It's just weird.
They taught us that in karate too.
Oh, you did karate.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I forgot
Couple
all
few
about
years.
that. Yeah.
He was a black belt.
I am a black belt. By the
He
way.
was a black belt.
They took it away from me.
Yeah.
Ever since the incident.
His hands are weapons.
Are you a lethal weapon, Tom?
Everyone's a lethal weapon.
Shut up.
Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. The wife and I, we try and watch like one movie a night. We usually don't have time to finish it all the way through, but so yeah, we do that. I don't know. It's been so busy at work. I fall asleep all the time on the couch. I'm just like exhausted, dude.
Welcome to adulthood.
Thanks. I've been working since I was 9. I appreciate it.
I'm talking about the falling asleep on the couch part.
Oh,
dickhead.
yeah. I was like, what? No, I've always worked. I used to be a paper boy, which is,
Ooh.
isn't that wild? Like, it went from,
Did you wear a hat?
I was,
Did you have a newsie? Did you wear a newsie hat?
difference between paper boy and a newsie.
Ah, whatever. You know. What's
But-
the
What's the difference? I'll tell you.
Paperboy
So,
is black.
Newsies didn't buy their own papers. They would basically solicit for like a local paper stand, like on a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Paper boys, we had to actually buy the papers, the local paper.
In
we
bulk
would,
or whatever?
Yeah, we would bag them, rubber band them, and bag them. Yeah, so you get bulk of papers. You get like a fuck ton, of
news- the
papers,
news
like
journal, whatever.
Exactly. I can't even remember. I grew up in like Drexel Hill, Upper Darby area, so it was like.
Did
Delco.
you make any money doing this?
Yeah. So
How?
I'll tell you,
Oh
it's
my
really
God.
weird. So
You had to collect, didn't you?
yeah. So
I've
what
heard
you do?
stories of people having
So
to
I
collect
would
their
walk
paper.
around with a wagon, and I had all these papers in. I'd deliver them, and then at the end of the month, I'd have to go collect what people owed for the paper, which is like a crapshoot because you could knock on somebody's door one day and they're not home, or they just don't want to pay for this
Literally-
stupid local paper.
Literally the most insane business model I've ever heard.
Right? Like, give them the product first, wait till the end of the month,
end of
and
the
then
month.
be like, yeah, hopefully
the
they pay you.
beginning.
And then you make money off of the tips that they give you. Exactly. It's
If they tip.
If they tip, which is like
Big
only
if
some of
true.
them tip. So in a month, at 9 years old, but for me, $70
That was lit back
was
then.
huge. It was
Man,
like
when you're how old?
when you're
7,
10
yeah.
years
70
old.
bucks. I'm rich, dude.
And I had a broken leg at the time.
Oh
I
my
was like
God.
hobbling around. I
Jumping
mean, like
around.
for me, I remember walking into Toys R Us and like in my head, like that Bee Gees song is playing.
Yeah.
Like you can tell by the way, like that. And like I'd buy like the fucking craziest. I still have this water gun I remember buying. That thing sucked, but it was like the most expensive one. Like it wasn't even a fucking super soaker. It was
Damn,
like
it
some other
sucked.
kind.
It
Looked like
sucked. It didn't even squirt.
it's actually a water sucker. Yeah. Doesn't.
Oh, you mean a straw?
Yeah. This thing's a water vacuum. So
buddy.
yeah, so I've been working since then. Then before, then I would do lawns and odd jobs here and there until I got my first like real paycheck job was at Subway. That was awful.
Eat fresh.
I was literally about to say that right now.
Oh, some of us.
Yeah, it
are,
was terrible.
some of us are.
I
made for
still,
marketing.
even after working there and seeing how gross everything is,
You still go.
I
there,
still
don't you?
go that fucking Subway
Oh
and I'll
my
eat
God.
Subway. I mean, it's whatever. It's all frozen, dog shit, whatever. I remember being in there one time. I was at the one right by University of Delaware, so I was on a college campus at a Subway, which is just like the worst place to be if you work fast food
Ooh.
because teenagers are terrible. So we'd get all kinds of weirdos, drunks, and stuff in there. But man, this one time, this bum came in, and he had like barely enough money for a 6-inch sub. Like he paid me in like nickels,
Oh,
and
man, that makes me. Feel
and I
fucking
looked
bad.
down as he's counting his nickels, and I realized his wiener was out of his pants.
Nice.
Like he
How
just
do you think he
never
got
zipped
them
his
nickels?
pants up, wasn't wearing underwear, whole wiener hanging out. And I was like, and I didn't know what to. I just didn't say
God.
anything. And I went back and I told my coworker. She was like
Hmm.
older than me. She was like, I don't know. She seemed so much older, but now that I'm old,
She
I'm
was
thinking
probably, like,
she was
22.
probably like 20 and I was like 16 or something. But she seemed like she was like 50.
Oh my
And
God.
I was like, oh man, I just saw this bum's wiener. And she's like, well, did you tell him it was out? And I was like, no, that's a strange conversation to have. And she was like,
You didn't give him a
she
little.
was
Hey,
like, you
man.
should have told him it was out. And I was like, I don't
That's a
know.
good point. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't thinking at the time. I was so stunned from the wiener. I was wiener stunned.
I would have just literally gave him the sun and be like, get out of my fucking Subway.
Hey,
Get
man,
out.
This one's on the house. Just fucking. You got
Yeah.
your barn door's open, bud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Now,
really open.
but it's funny because now I tell everybody if their zipper's down because I don't want to
You don't
walk
wanna
around
see
with my
weird.
zipper down.
It's like it's worse than walking around with shit in your teeth.
That's what. So my wife Liz never tells me when I have a booger, and the listeners at home can't see this, but I have a large nose. If I'm gonna have a booger,
He's got 2-3 bugs as
that's
we
what
speak.
I'm saying. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Look at
Like
those fucking
you'll be
things.
able to tell. Like yeah, I've got a pretty big schnoz, and I'm always and she's shorter than me, so I'm always one.
Looking up your nose.
But you should be. You should be looking up my nose. Because I'll tell, I always tell her if she's got a booger or if her breath's bad or whatever. She doesn't ever really have bad breath. She doesn't really have boogers.
Why
either,
say
but
it
just
then?
in case? Just in case, because she has had bad breath. Just like I have bad. In the morning you get morning breath, and she'll be like, "Oh, we have morning." She'll never be like, "You have morning breath." She'll be like, "We have morning breath." And I'm like, "Okay, I know that my breath's bad." So then I go brush my teeth. I brush my
Oh.
teeth quite a bit, and floss a lot. So
Oh,
I just want to
good.
make sure I'm not gross when we're
Healthy.
kissing. But she's nice about it.
Yeah.
No, she's like, dude, bro.
Yeah.
You fucking just.
I'm about to
just reek."
divorce
Your
you
shit is
right
kicking.
now if you don't get a new set of teeth.
Hey man, I'm gonna break it down for you real simple.
I'm a
You gotta do something about that fucking mouth.
Yo, there is a guy that comes into my barbershop now
Mhm.
who doesn't have teeth, and he's
Nice.
hilarious. He will just talk your ear off, but he's actually he's a really nice guy. But he's like, woke up this morning, couldn't find my teeth. He says it
Wow,
just
I
like
love
that.
him.
He's I give him this awesome flat top. He's just like real old school. He owns like a bunch of properties around the way and stuff too. He's
Sure
like,
he does.
no, seriously, like you. He's one of them. He's like a
How
God.
many?
I'm gonna sound so old when I say this. I don't like to say. He's literally like a low key rich guy.
Okay.
It's really wild. Delaware has
Without
those
teeth.
though.
Well, then, okay.
Delaware's-
How many properties do you think?
Probably more than you'd think.
What's that?
Like 5.
Because I'm thinking 5'10".
I would say like different like shopping centers, stuff
That's
like that.
the big money, dude.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't look like it. He doesn't dress like it. Like we got guys who come in, they own like a store and they dress in like high-tailor shit.
Commercial real estate is big money. So we're talking, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 shopping centers?
No, probably not 15, but he owns he owns some properties.
More
man.
than 5, less than 15.
Probably, yeah.
But there's 32 teeth. Doesn't have one tooth. Okay. Gotcha.
He's busy.
Clearly.
Yeah, he's got too much on his plate.
He's
man.
like, I can't
He's
get
a
it.
cool dude, though. I love the guy. He's awesome.
Sure will gum you to death, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he tells me all kinds of stories about being
he's-
fucked up at Ozzy Osbourne concerts and shit back
That's
then.
dope.
Flapping his gums, so to speak.
Really, like literally
Literally.
flapping his gums. Yeah, that's a good point.
You're
Man,
punny.
man. So we saw Scream 5. I won't spoil it for anybody.
It's only number 5?
Oh, yeah.
I
thought-
feel like
Are you
there's like
not a
100.
you could you
Really?
you could have told
Well,
me
there
it was
was
number
a show on MTV.
I watched
that-
it.
Did
It
you?
was really bad.
It was a bad. It looked terrible.
It was
could've-
bad.
You could have told me it was number 99. I'd believe you.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you not a fan of the Scream franchise then?
I think it's like fine. Like it's not my favorite franchise.
Yeah.
But like I've seen them, obviously.
Yeah, we're big into Scream. I mean, the first one's obviously the best.
The first one's all I ever needed.
Oh, see, the fourth one's really good. 2 and 3 are
okay.
meh. They're okay. Second one has an amazing opening with Jada Pinkett Smith. It's actually really, really good.
It's better than the Drew Barrymore one?
No,
Don't
not
think
better.
so.
No, not better than Drew Barrymore. But it is a good movie. The third one lost its way. The fourth one really brought him back. I thought the fourth one was honestly the next best one. And then this fifth one just was trash.
Just
in my
dropped the
opinion.
ball.
Yeah.
I turned to my wife
It's a shame.
and I was like, "Is it just me, or like this actress, the main actress, is so bad it's distracting me from the film?" And she was like, "No, like I agree. It was just rough to watch.
It was more than just like bad acting. It was bad.
It was just bad writing, bad acting, horrible dialogue.
I'm still
everything.
gonna go see it.
Yeah,
because
definitely. I
it's
would
still
recommend
fun.
if you're a horror fan in general, go see it. I mean, you guys, people may love it. Like, I think The Conjuring is a fine movie. But
I love
people
that
consider-
franchise. I
but
think
that's
it's fun.
Like people, yeah, it is. It is fun, but it's not. It's not really that good of a movie, in my opinion. But it's like fun. But people think that is like a horror classic now.
Like,
It's almost 10 years old.
to think about it, like when that movie came out, like it was like that movie and like Sinister and like another one I can't think of it.
Yeah,
like
there were
those
quite a
like
few.
like in my head, like you think of the classics, it's so hard to come up with a new like horror franchise and things like that because I mean everybody's done something already.
Sure.
And I was like, wow, these are actually like entertaining and fun.
Yeah. Definitely. I
So-
think Sinister, I think they're really fun for modern day horror. I guess I didn't see the like what made them a horror classic, but I do like them. Like Insidious. Now Insidious that came out 2 years 3 years
Yeah.
before The Conjuring.
Really?
And I think 2010.
Wow.
And I think
I didn't realize
Insidious is a fantastic
The
first
movie.
one's
I definitely
fucking great. The
when-
first Conjuring's fucking great too.
Literally, when I saw Insidious, I came home from the movie theaters, and I was definitely like afraid to go to sleep because
Yeah.
of the devil
You're
guy.
looking for that Darth Maul guy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Darth Maul guy.
I was so pressed, but obviously, like when I watch it now, I'm like, dang, this is kind of corny because it's just like, it came out-
Yeah, I mean it's not perfect, but it
was
was a
good.
really good movie. And it was a good concept. It was an original concept. I love seeing Lynn Shay, also the main the actress, the older actress.
Yeah.
That's Bob Shay's wife. Bob Shay is the owner of New Line Cinema. He used to make appearances in every Nightmare on Elm Street film.
Yeah.
So I liked seeing her as an actress because she also plays the teacher in the original Nightmare on Elm Street. When Nancy's falling asleep in the classroom and the kid is up
Yes.
there reading. What's he reading? He's reading from Hamlet or something. Yeah. But anyway, I like seeing her. I think Insidious is great. I mean, they're all fine.
they're entertaining.
But,
That's all they
like-
need to be.
But man, Scream 5 was it wasn't even fun.
See, like
It
when
wasn't
all
even
the
fun?
Halloweens,
Not really.
Like the Halloweens that just came out, like the first,
Yeah,
the other two ones.
2018 and Halloween Kills.
Dude, I thought they were so entertaining because Kenny Rogers, he produced them.
So
Yeah,
So,
you're
like-
talking about Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew what you. Yeah.
Yes.
Kenny Rogers is a fucking degenerate gambler.
No,
You're
but
talking about Kenny fucking Powers.
Yeah,
okay?
There you
Kenny
go.
Rogers. Oh, yeah, that's what I was like. I knew
wait,
you meant.
wrong
Okay.
dudes. But you know who I was talking
Yeah.
about. But he's super funny, so it's
Oh,
just.
yeah.
I thought they were entertaining. They just
They're good. Yeah,
they
they're
were,
fine.
They were what they needed to be, and we have one more on the way, and I think it's like the last
Yeah,
one
Halloween
we're gonna
ends.
do.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But they were entertaining, and there was
God.
comebacks, like 2 jokes that were happening in the beginning of the movie, and I was like, okay, this is fun. Like
Yeah,
I'm entertained.
Fine movie. There's a lot of films now. Now I don't ever have complaints about newer horror. I'm not like I don't care if it's new or old or whatever. I just watch anything. I want to enjoy something. Like I think It Follows is a brilliant horror movie. And that was
I did not expect that movie to hit me like it did. That movie was fucking awesome.
that movie is amazing. A lot of people
I watched it twice.
I know that. Yeah. I think a lot of the
Maybe
fandom
3
is
times.
split on it. Because I've been a horror fan my whole life, and I know like half the people like it, half the people don't. Whatever.
They're dumb, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I remember our mutual friend Garrett. I remember he brought a girl on a date to see that movie,
Oh boy.
and she hated it, and he was like, "Don't you know what this is about?" And she was like, "No."
Nah.
He was like, "It's about STDs." Like she didn't even get it. So I'm wondering, like, is it like the same people that didn't know Starship Troopers is a joke? Like people, that movie didn't do well because people thought it was supposed to be serious. Isn't that weird? Like I don't know. Are people that dumb?
I didn't get that impression from that movie.
From
so
what?
it's
Follows?
all art.
It is about STDs.
I understand that the messaging
Yeah.
and it can be fucking what's the word I'm thinking of?
Double entendre?
Exactly.
Oh.
Thank you. It can be interpreted as an STD thing,
Yeah.
but it's still like at the end of the day like a demonic like
Yeah,
supernatural
I mean, you
thing.
could take it, literally, where it's,
They weren't walking around with an STD in the movie.
well, you have to have sex to pass it on to the next person until
I
it
thought-
eventually finds you. That's the whole
I
story
thought
of the film.
it's been too long. I thought they just had to make contact or something.
No.
Like a
You,
sexual
you have
contact.
sex with somebody, and then
Gotcha.
it goes and gets them
Right.
until they pass on to the next person. But it eventually comes back to you, and it follows. Yeah, I mean, it's a
he makes the
brilliant
calls.
film.
You're like, hey, just got tested at the clinic.
It's coming from inside.
It's coming
the
from
house.
yeah. You get it.
Yeah, exactly. But then the Babadook came out, and like
Oh, that's
I
so crazy.
Made
see,
me
like,
mad.
and I think that movie's trash.
It's
The
but
movie
very
made me
bad.
mad.
love that movie. Like, yeah,
Ooh.
as I say, you like it, and
I like the
don't.
memes.
Yeah, that's a yeah. But like I thought it was just like I just didn't even think. I mean, it was well done. I just don't like. I know what I get. The,
Why are
the
you like
meaning.
this?
I get the meaning behind it. But yeah, I know. I don't know. I
That's
just don't
me.
think it's a good movie, or at least it doesn't live up to the hype. I thought. I mean, there's some real hidden gems right now in the indie horror communities.
Did we watch anything when I had Shudder that was good?
Nah.
Oh, we have Shudder. That's like most.
I got it because of what's it called?
Joe Bob Briggs.
No,
Last
the Dragula, which I didn't finish
Oh,
because
the show Dragula. Yeah.
Because the first episode they sent there was so many things that happened and so many choices made on that first episode. I was like, I have to go. I was like, the choices that you guys made, I know it's drag and it's all supposed to be interpreted the way you anybody can interpret it the way they want to, but I was like, guys, I gotta go. I was like, some of you just picked probably the worst shit that could possibly be walking on to this main stage, but maybe I'll come back to it, maybe I won't.
I've never watched drag shows. I've watched drag in real life. I
Yeah.
really like it. And Liz used to work at a bar in the neighborhood that did a lot of drag shows. and
That's
stuff.
dope.
Yeah. You wait, what?
Yeah, it was a folk queen.
Oh, that's right.
That's dope.
I forgot about that. But yeah, I've never sat down and watched it. I mean,
Over the pandemic, I got it's all on Hulu, it's all on Paramount Pro.
Yeah.
Rue Girls are so different than the Dragula Girls, just
okay.
because Dragula is trying to push that envelope where they have girls that do drag. They have like queer people that do drag and everything. They kind of bunch it all together, which I think is awesome. But like the choices that they make, I'm like, dude, you should have sent the other person home. They're so bad. But that's obviously
I feel like a lot of people are sitting at home doing that same thing probably.
But the three seasons, I think season 1's on YouTube and it's like on a camcorder. That's how it started.
Oh.
And then like 2 and 3, they obviously their production got better, but the second and third season are definitely like the best ones. For sure.
Excellent.
But if you like special effects and stuff like that, that's your show.
Oh, see, I didn't realize all that was in it.
Makeup.
Liz showed me this. Yeah, I know Willem, but remember the drag performer who would come out like the girl from The Ring? So cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
Thailand, performance show.
Yeah, have you seen that one, Mel?
Mm-mm.
All right, maybe.
Wait, is it RuPaul's Drag Race?
No, it's like a local thing.
It's like I want to say it's either Thai or Singapore. I'm not 100% sure, but it was like just a local contest, and this person would come out and drag.
Wild.
At it, listening to My Heart Will Go On.
Oh yeah,
Creepy.
it's really creepy.
I love that.
Yeah, we gotta. I'll find it after this, and
I have it on
yeah,
my Facebook.
yeah, it's incredible. Like what this person
Yeah,
does.
but it's all special effects. Like they have like crazy.
Oh yeah, there's you as drag. Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, that's dope. I love it. Yes. And like
Fuck yeah.
they do special effects and they're like they have challenges obviously every week, which is like the day. And
This is an audio platform. We all just looked at a photo and ogled on it.
Yeah.
but
It was great.
literally when they're like down to 2 and they're like who's going home, like they get killed off and they have to do like
Oh.
really insane challenges. Like I think the first one for the season that just happened, they had to get into coffins and be buried 6 feet under and
Wow.
have like things like come in and like so whoever was like get me
Wow.
out first was like you're going home.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really like crazy, but it's like fun. I don't know.
Oof.
I feel like you would like it maybe.
Yeah, I probably would. I love live action special effects. For anybody who's listening, I'm a very big Godzilla fan and Ultraman and anything Tokusatsu, live action, special effects stuff. I like stuff like that, so I would love to watch something like that.
That would be right up your alley, both of you, actually.
Yeah, honestly.
Right up my alley.
And it's on Shudder.
I have to see if
You just
2
said
and
it was.
3.
It is on
The
Shudder.
new-
Dragula's on Shudder.
Yeah, Dragula.
Gotcha.
Is
on
all of
Shudder.
it on there?
I think so.
Okay,
yeah.
then yeah.
Well-
I think it's become a Shudder,
Just a Shudder
original
show.
now. Like it's only.
Yeah,
Shudder
because I
now.
know the special that they have on there, because it was for after season 3. They brought some other people back to like do this challenge, and then they would be on season 4. And yeah, but I know season 1 is on YouTube,
Excellent.
but it's dope.
Very very cool.
I found that in quarantine too, and I was like, bitch.
Just like that, actually.
I was
So-
like, you have to see this. Like, I literally like messaged him. I was like in training. I was like, I'm watching this show, and it's so fucking cool.
Training.
For a job that I was training for during, because like literally I quit Target and then I like got my job working from home, and then COVID hit.
Oh, you're able to work remotely?
Yeah, it's dope.
Her job was always 100% remote.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah,
They
literally,
were
I
ready
went to New
before.
York, came home, and then COVID hit the fan,
Wow.
and I was like, damn, thank God I quit my job.
man,
Man, at Target, no less.
Fuck Target,
Fuck that.
nightmare.
I still go to Target all the time.
I know, same.
too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to going tonight if somebody suggested it.
there's a Target right down the street.
I
from
sure
here.
do. I've been there.
Wow.
I was wrong. It wasn't
Thailand.
My Heart Will Go On. It's I Will Always Love You.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's Whitney Houston.
It's awesome.
That's
literally-
amazing. That's you?
Yeah, I love bitch pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you did that.
No, that was not me. Definitely not
I was
me.
going to say, no, it was not.
Was at,
You want to close this bad boy out?
Already?
I mean, we can keep going. Yeah.
We're freaking rolling, dude. No. We could, let's wrap it up with a big fat bow and come on back.
on the backwards.
Thanks.
No,
You sounded like. What is that? Ooh, what are you doing?
No,
Ooh.
it's a handy little button.
What is it? What does it do?
That's a mute button.
For
Oh.
me? Did you just
No.
mute me?
That's for me.
Oh.
Yes, don't push it if you want to talk.
I'm not trying to talk. I
Oh.
was pausing myself because I was watching that video.
We're signing off right now.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry, I really want to watch this video. She's trying
It's
to.
a very cool video.
No,
Yeah, we can all watch it.
No, for Liz and Mel.
Thanks for hanging out, guys,
Yeah.
on our little podcast. You guys should be
I like playing.
part of this all the time. That'd
Yeah.
be like
Sit
I like a group setting. I think
Please sit in whenever you want.
yeah.
Okay. Dope.
No, for Mel and Liz, if I could. This is Tom, and then Matt.
Matt, for those of you who are working in the service industry right now, send us
Sorry.
your stories. We'll read them at our what is our new email?
Oh, that's a funny story about that.
Okay, we'll get it for next time.
I lost it, and I have to recover it.
That's
But
okay.
When it is back up and live, I will be promoting it. We are on Instagram.
Oh,
Now,
what's our
as of
Instagram now? Okay.
Have to find my.
Is it Thank You for Your Services
I think it's God damn
podcast?
It's something like that.
All right.
Fuck me.
Well, it's okay.
We're on Instagram, and I'm gonna fucking promote it. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have an email address. Send in your stories. Send in your comments. Whatever the fuck you want.
We know it's rough out there.
No.
I'm trying to be. I really am sincere. Take care of yourselves mentally and physically. I know it's rough with COVID and there's restrictions and everything else, and the public is garbage right now because everyone forgot how to be people, even though they were already terrible. But just stay safe out there and don't lose your cool.
And literally remember your job. They will replace you like that as fast as they possibly can. So just remember, take time for your mental health.
Yep. You are replaceable. Don't forget it. Unfortunately.
I actually think right now is probably the time you're the least replaceable.
You would be surprised.
Really? Yikes.
You would be surprised.
Well, make sure you're really good at your job.
and all that said, thank you for your services.
Yeah.
All right, people. Really quick, I apologize for the late edition here, but because I'm dumb, I didn't mention on the last recording of the podcast Matt and I just did. We are indeed on Instagram at ThankYouForUrServices _podcast. That's at ThankYouForUrServices _podcast. Yeah, the name that I wanted was taken, so I have to deal with it. And we are on the interwebs. Pretty soon I'll have a phone number, and you could call in and leave a voicemail if you like, or send a message or whatever. Send your emails to ThankYouForUrServices @gmail.com. But I'll spell it. It's ThankYouForUrServices @gmail.com. Again, we're on Instagram, and we're also accepting emails at this time. We're not going to be on Twitter, probably. I don't know, Facebook, who gives a shit? It's a graveyard for boomers. That is all. Thank you very much if you listen, and tell somebody about the show, and we'll see you on the next episode.